Going to be working on these custom Jordan 1s today. Angelus red, Angelus black. Stay tuned.
For custom sneakers, clothes, and collectibles like Supreme, check out sneakerpickers.com.
Alright, here we go. There they are there. Now you'll see the colorway is a little bit different than any other typical Jordan 1 you've ever seen. I just kind of did my own thing on that. I thought it looked pretty good. As you can see, I've already put a couple coats of the Angelus red on there. The swoop, we did an Angelus black. And then this here still needs to be done in Angelus black. This is the natural way it came. I'm going to do it in black. So here we go. I'll let you watch me do a little bit. You can see how it comes out, see what it looks like. We're going to compare this Angelus red to another Jordan 1 I have, the Homage to Home. Here we are at the workstation. We have our shoes here. Now here's the Homage to Home. Okay, now you can see this is more glossier than that. These shoes are used, they're worn. Right, this side is the Bread, and this side is the Chicago. This is the usual colorway for the Chicago, and that's the usual colorway for the Bread. They normally don't come with like a glossy finish. It's not a patent finish. That's more of a matte finish. Sometimes the paint looks a little bit darker when it's glossy, but you can see that red compared to this red. It's got a little bit more punch to it than that red there. That right there is Angelus Fire Red. There we go, Angelus Fire Red. That's what we're working with. So you can see the color difference, right? I like the Angelus Fire Red. All right, so let's get working on these. As you can see here, in some areas I have to bend the shoe back. This way I get the paint up underneath where it meets the other piece of leather. If you don't do that, then at some point when you wear the shoe, you might see the old color poke through. This is the difference between a quality custom job and a quick, cheap custom job. You can see I get underneath the swoosh real good. Now it's time to clean up the shoe. We're all done painting. I don't use any blue tape typically unless I'm airbrushing. So I try not to get any paint along the sole. When I do, I just scrape it off. I might have to cut the paint with the X-Acto knife. I'll cut it, scrape it. After I'm done scraping, I get a cotton pad and I wrap a little bit around the end of my tweezers. Get it in a nice little ball. See? Get a nice tip you can work with. Sometimes you have to cut that tip off with scissors, make it flush. Just make sure that there's not a lot of extra. Then I take my acetone pump, bring some to the top, put it in the acetone, and I clean that top edge up. I get off any little paint I don't want. It eats it right up. You have to change that little pad out a lot though. And after that, I'm going to take paper towel, I'm going to fold it up, get my acetone pump, load it up with acetone, and clean that whole sole. I'm going to make it look good, make it nice and bright again, make it look white again. Because from handling it, you know, you got paint in your finger marks, it gets dirty. It doesn't look the same. You want it to look new. You want it to look good when the customer gets the shoe. This is a little attention to detail and the differences that a lot of people don't do. You'll see a lot of the custom shoes, when you look at them real close, they don't look that good.
When you look at my custom shoes pretty close, they look pretty good. I take one final look at it, and just when I think I'm done, nope. You know, sometimes you find something, you have to do a touch up, and the thing about it is, you just have to do it. You have to take care of it. So I was so close to being done, I thought I was done, and I just wasn't done. I have to do a touch up. I found something that I'm not happy with, and I have to take care of it. I usually try to sign the inside of the shoe under the sole before I put the sole in there on the rubber part. Use a permanent marker. I sign it, date it, name the shoe, number the shoe if I need to. There you go. The signature and the name. And then we gotta put the soles back in. I have a light blue sole. That's what came out of it. That's what's going back in there. And time to lace it up. This is the very final thing you do. Put the shoelaces in. There she is, all laced up. Laces sit nice and flat. They look beautiful. It's gonna be time to go take some pictures of these puppies.
And we got the Sports Illustrated bread, my version, all done. That's it. That's it for those. That's it for this video. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.